what makes IBM the leader in the IT industry? The heart of it, you can clearly say that it is the technology and innovation at work. As you can see, the heart of IBM, IBM is a technology company, and over the past 100 years, in fact, we are celebrating in 2011 the centennial year. We're extremely proud, to be an IBMer. This company has stood the times, witnessed a couple of world wars, countries falling out, dictatorship getting, broken down. But over the times, this institution has continued to grow to nearly $100 billion in terms of revenue, more than 400,000 people across the world, and in most of the 170 plus countries operational. It's rated as one of the best company to work for, extremely admired by the technocrats, the leaders, and also the engineering community. And this is clearly because of the technology, the focus for the company, the innovation which we've been able to come out over the 100 years. Many firsts, you can look at really many firsts which the company has been, whether it's the airline reservation system, which was developed sometime in the late 60s, which is still going as a solution to most of the airline reservation system, whether it's the Fortran as a language, whether it's partnering with NASA for putting the satellite and in fact putting the man in the moon. That's for the first time. We was very actively engaged. So as you can see, the kind of depth of this organization has been not only as a technology provider and an innovative technology leader, but also creating value to the organizations, value to the citizens, and helping even countries in terms of their progress and growth. So that's how I would sum it up. So I would love to talk about Smarter Planet. As you know that this was a vision statement set by our chairman, Sam Palmisano, in the year 2010, and this is around which our entire strategy for the next 5 years is built on. At the core, Smarter Planet, what does it talk about? It really talks about how using technology we can really redefine the value what we provide to a citizen of a country, to a firm, to an organization, to a nation, in terms of clearly transforming the business or the country functioning in various government public sector delivery offerings. For example, whether it's a traffic light management in Singapore, or an e-governance project which we are doing in many countries, or some of the exciting projects which we are undertaking in countries like Brazil, etc. We are able to really partner with the governments of the world to redefine, transform the way we are functioning the city. So this is captured under the smarter city objective of IBM. And then you have the smarter computing. How do you really utilize the technology which we are already renowned for and make a difference to the people who are using technology? Now, we all know the explosion of data, right? I mean, data is just exploding the way the internet and the different millions of the data capturing devices, whether it's tablets or RFIDs, etc. So you have these plethora of data capturing devices. You will soon see all of them interconnected. You will have instrumented and very intelligent pieces of these technologies pervasive all over the place. Now the challenge is going to be clearly how you really utilize all this what you have and make intelligence out of it. How do you analyze this kind of a data so that the people at the other end can take right decisions, which can improve the efficiency, or take right decisions so there's a extremely high return on investment, or take decisions which has got the right impact for the company, for the firms, or for the society, or whatever the case may be. So in a nutshell, that's the vision of a smarter planet. Is really to create value to, whether it's for the city, or for the government, or for the citizens, or even for people, common people on the ground. Okay, so we don't have anything for 20-year celebration as such. I think we would cover that in a broader celebration which we did under the 100 years. Yes, some of the celebration we may carry it forward, especially the social angle of the celebration part, which I just like to touch upon. As you know, in one of the agenda what we had during this centennial celebration was how can we as an individual, we as an IBM can contribute to the society. So there was a movement within the company in terms of each of our employees spending at least 8 hours of our time for some specific social causes in and around your workplace. I think this was a very unique first time which we are doing something like this, and as you know, we do have huge presence of IBM employees in India. So we really utilized and leveraged our force. Most of them is very young workforce, very sensitive people, really wanted to really do whatever we can for the society. So we have seen in the last 3-4 months phenomenal response to this call from the company. People on their own venturing it out, utilizing Saturdays, Sundays, free time after office hours, working for some social cause, whether it's the in a rural village, working with the underprivileged, or people deprived, or people who have had bad experiences and are downtrodden. So I think that is a different phase, I would say, or something different which we have started doing this year, and I'm sure as we go along, this movement will only become more and more active and positive influence to the society at large. Okay, so the leadership of IBM, clearly it is, I would say, it's drawn from the vision statement the management has created again in 2010. IBM has clearly laid out our vision statement that we said there are 4 key areas we are going to focus on. First was the Smarter Planet initiative, second was the growth market, third was the business analytics, and fourth was the cloud. Now, if you replicate that, India will come under the growth markets of IBM strategy, because clearly it's one of the fastest growing economies in the world. So in terms of focus, in terms of investment, in terms of expectation from the management, we are at the center of anything exciting which happens in IBM. So one way, if you really look at positively, it's phenomenal place to be in. It's great to be in India right now with all the attention we are having. Now, under this growth market initiative, we have identified few areas which we are pursuing as a part of our strategy. Clearly, the first one is the growth, the geo expansion initiative, which we have embarked upon last year. This basically talks about how do you take the footprints of IBM beyond the 5 metro locations, where most of the IT companies are very much focused on. So how do you invest? How do you evolve a business model over the next 3 years? You make investment, take the company closer to the customers in the smaller cities, where we expect phenomenal growth in the next 3 years, where we know we are under-penetrated. Clearly, we have got feedback from the customers saying that we would love to have IBM near, as accessible as close as possible to our cities. So I think that strategy really seems to be taken off from whatever the last 1 year experience which I have. The second clearly is in terms of workload optimization. So which basically means that there is no one-stop solution which we are offering to the customers. We are today going to customers and talking about designing solutions, designing hardware and software to the requirements, specific requirements of the customer, and it's not a one size fits all strategy. Okay, and thirdly, very importantly, today if you really look at the enterprise space, I do not see anybody who can offer the kind of value add and the breadth of offering and portfolio like IBM. Clearly, whether it's within the hardware space, whether it's Intel or Unix or the storage products, in the middleware and the software, the entire breadth of software offering, whether it's the Lotus, WebSphere, Tivoli, etc., and also the services, starting with the data center build or the business continuity resilient services, or security solutions. What we have, I think we have a lot of value which we can really offer to our business partners and to our customers, and this is exactly what we are embarking upon. We are focusing on to ensure that we continue to maintain our leadership in the market, where we can clearly differentiate ourselves from the competitors, and through our focus on innovation and delivering consistent value, we are able to attain leadership position and maintain.